Hi everyone, this is Dr. Akila Rani, Professor, Department of CSE, BBC Institute of Technology and Science, Amlapuram. Now I am going to give a video lecture on model ensembles in machine learning. Ensemble is a machine learning concept in which multiple models are trained using the same learning algorithm. Before starting this, we should know about what is the importance of ensembles. The goal of any machine learning problem is to find a single model that will give a best output prediction model. Rather than making one model and thinking that this is the best output prediction, we can make use of this model ensembles where more number of models will be taken into account, and finally it will find the average of those models to produce the final model. The main principle behind model ensembles is that a group of weak learners come together to form a strong learners, thus increasing the accuracy of the model. Means here the weak learners means the single model. If you are applying only the single model for the prediction, it will be a weak learners. Here we are applying more than one prediction model where we are applying a aggregation or voting method. It will give us strong learners as a result, so that we can increase the accuracy of a model when we apply this model ensembles. By combining individual models, the model ensembles tend to be more flexible or less biased and less data sensitive or less variance. Variance is the difference between many models predictions, whereas bias is the accuracy of our predictions. Bias occurs when an algorithm has limited flexibility to learn the true signals from the data set. We can take one example as a tree model. If you find any changes in a tree, it will give a lot of variances in each and every level of the tree. So tree model can be tell it as a high variance model. So, and the ensemble method is a machine learning have the following two things in common. First thing is it will construct a predictive model, and next thing is it will combine all the prediction what we have constructed in the first step, and by applying a averaging or voting. That is they construct multiple diverse predictive models from adapted version of the training data, and it will combine these predictions of these models in some way by applying averaging or voting. There are two most popular ensemble methods are there. That is, one is bagging and boosting. Bagging is the process of training a bunch of individual models in a parallel way. Each model is trained by random subset of the data, whereas boosting is the process of training a bunch of individual models in a sequential way. Each individual model learns from the mistakes made by the previous models. And one more thing is one more uh, method is available, that is a random forest. Random forest is a ensemble model using bagging as a ensemble method and decision tree as an individual model. Let me discuss about bagging in detail now. Bagging is a way to decrease the variance in the prediction by generating additional data for training from dataset using combinations with repetitions to produce multi-sets of original data. Here the variance refers to an algorithm sensitivity to specific sets of the training set occurs when an algorithm has a limited flexibility to learn the true signals from the data set, what we have already discussed. Here the main aim of this bagging is to decrease this variance. And variance is an error from sensitivity to small fluctuations in the training set. High variance can cause an algorithm to model the random noise in the training data rather than the intended output. That is, the variance is the difference between many models predictions. Here we are going to apply aggregation of more number of prediction models as a final one. So surely it will decrease the variance value. Bootstrap aggregation, by short, we can call it as a bagging. The aim of the bagging is to create several subset of the data from training sample chosen randomly with replacement. After that, each collection of subset data is used to train their decision tree. As a result, we get an ensemble of different models, and finally, average of all the predictions from different trees are used, which is more robust than the single decision tree classifier. So these are all the following steps. These are all the steps followed by the bagging algorithm. Step 1. Suppose there are n observations and m features in training data set. A sample from training data set is taken randomly with replacement. Step 2. A subset of m features are selected randomly, and whichever feature gives the best split is used to split the node iteratively. Step 3. The tree is grown to the largest. Step 4. The above three steps, step 1, 2 and 3, are repeated n times, and the prediction is given based on the aggregation or voting of predictions from n number of trees. Here n defines how many number of trees what we have generated up to the third step. So that many times it will be executed again and again. Okay, let me discuss the same thing with an example. In this diagram, at the first level, you could see the some set of samples at first. From the original set of samples, it will apply the resamples. Here it will, it has 4 different subsets. For each and every set, it will produce a individual model at the next, and finally it will aggregate it by a voting method. You just see in the resample level of this tree, at the first subset it is having only 5 samples, whereas the second subset having 4 samples, and third subset having 5 samples, and fourth subset having 6 samples. Here all these subsets are generated from the original data set along with the n number of samples. Here these samples are chosen randomly with replacement. With replacement means the same sample can be present in more than one subset. Here we are having 4 different subsets with different number of samples. At the next step, for each and every subset, it will generate a prediction model. Here we are having a 4 subset, so that it will generate 4 different models which is corresponding for each and every subset. All these models are generated parallelly. It will not follow the any sequential way of generation. So it will generate n number of models for n number of subset what it has. Finally, it will combine all the produced prediction models by using aggregation or voting method. So this is the bagging algorithm steps. The bagging algorithm train an ensemble of models from bootstrap samples. That is a bootstrap aggregation samples. Here we have to give a 3 input for this bagging algorithm. What are the 3 input means? First input is a data set, capital D, and second input is ensemble size, capital T, and final one is a learning algorithm A. Here we are going to use the same algorithm for all the models. That is the concept behind the model ensembles. And the output is the ensemble of models whose predictions are to be combined by voting or averaging. The step 1, we are having a for loop. It will be executed 1 to capital T times. Capital T is the ensemble size. For example, if your ensemble size is a 4, the for loop will be executed 4 times. What is the first step in our for loop? The for loop having a 2 steps. These 2 steps should be do again and again for t times. The first step is a build a bootstrap sample dt from the d by sampling d data points with replacement. So it will build a bootstrap sample dt. First it will find the bootstrap sample, that is a random sampling from the entire data set, that is a capital D. After finding the bootstrap sampling, it will run the algorithm A on the dt. That is a dt is a random sampling what we have applied in the first step of a for loop. So we have to run the same learning algorithm A on each and every sample to produce a model MT. If you are having a 4 samples, it will produce 4 different models. All these models will be produced by the same algorithm, learning algorithm A. And finally, all these prediction models will be combined by voting or averaging. So this is the bagging algorithm steps descriptions. Thank you.